lightly 'cause it's heavy, heavy friending. There is an eagle flying.
Hello, everybody. It's Joe Barlow, one of your friends. And I'm alongside...
Are you married to that, or do you...
I think it's good, and I
Okay.
think we got to keep rolling with it.
Okay.
We need to show professionalism. It's about time. And what I did was good, and then you...
I was supposed to instantly start talking.
Yeah.
You didn't say a lot.
No, and I looked straight forward.
Yeah, and you also said you were going to take the lead.
Yeah, and that's what I did.
This one time.
And I nailed it. Thanks so much
Debatable.
for listening. It's Heavy Friending, the podcast. Again, Joe Barlow here.
With Laura Lee Bishop, his best friend in the world.
She was on it that time.
Yep.
She was a little faster, but I did
You also
give you
cued me. You did what is professional.
But I still will not make eye contact.
Okay, great.
Because that's below me. Guys, this podcast is a podcast, and it's a podcast
Yes, it
about
is.
friendship.
Audio-based.
It's audio-based. If you have functional ears, it's the best way to enjoy this podcast and most podcasts.
If you don't have functional ears, though, I don't want to put people out, I don't
That's
want to
true.
count anyone out. So,
Cownie anybody out.
okay.
That leads me perfectly and seamlessly to our guest today. He is a comedian and, more importantly, and probably more recognizably in public, he's a
definitely.
friendship expert. And his name, well, it's Ryan Cownie. Hi, Ryan.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, it's great. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it.
I appreciate y'all letting me come into your home. Share a little
It is
friendship.
our home.
Come into y'all's home.
It feels like our home a lot of times.
It is, because we have to make sure you're comfortable.
Are
Yeah.
y'all good friends?
Well,
Yeah.
that's the thing. The premise of the podcast, we didn't know each other.
We were complete strangers. We met one time. He interviewed me for the news, for music
It was
stuff.
a good interview.
It was great. It was funny.
Because y'all got a dynamic where it's either you've been friends for a long time or you're just meeting, you're just becoming friends, and you're not liking it.
Well, we don't like it. It's friends for a couple years and we don't like it.
Oh, okay.
This
So
is what I
you're
like.
kind of hitting both things. And as a friendship expert, it makes total sense that he's nailing
Well,
it like this.
because
I'm
it's sort of
getting
like
like
therapy
Yeah.
for friendships is a lot of what you do.
Yeah. I mean, my number one passion is friendship, and my number two passion is passion itself.
Wow. What about passion
And-
fruit? Where does that fall in the
Honestly,
scale?
passion fruit can suck my ass.
Ooh, okay.
Yes.
Not a huge passion fruit fan.
Okay.
Well, and I'm glad we're starting off and sort of getting to know you, because if there are potential people out there who are like, man, I kind of think I'd like to be friends with Ryan Cownie,
Cownie.
but I don't. I really like passion fruit right off the bat.
Guys, I don't really know what passion fruit is.
Yeah,
You know what
is
I
it the
mean?
dragon one?
It's like
Well, that
always in a
sounds like a
juice,
different
but
fruit,
like,
dragon
what
fruit.
is it? The fuck is
What is
it?
passion
But
fruit?
it's weird you wanted it to suck your ass.
Is that not what it's for?
I
Ass
think it's
sucking?
for
I wasn't trying to be
consuming.
negative.
Maybe. Oh, is it like a euphemism for something? Like passion fruit
Passion
is like
fruit.
a dick or something?
Is it a citrus? This is on you, Joe. You brought up the passion fruit.
I'm pretty sure. No, you did actually, Laura.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
me.
yeah,
And I
it was
didn't
a
even know
Laura
what it
thing,
was.
and I have
but,
no idea. But that's what we do here on
Yeah,
Heavy
yeah.
Friending. It's a podcast.
Yeah,
and
we were
it's a
strangers.
podcast for your ears.
And now we're best friends.
Yes. So I thought maybe the best
His
way.
best friend in the world. Me,
So-
Laura Lee Bishop.
How did your first interaction go? Did you shake
It was
hands?
weird.
I think it was formal. I was wearing a blazer.
We were laughing.
Just a blazer.
Just a blazer, yeah.
woman's
His
blazer. It
dick
was
was
her
poking
blazer.
out underneath. It was
Little Porky
buttoned,
Pig
but it was just like
situation.
his dick was just hanging underneath it. And not because it was long. It was a short blazer. So, of course.
You always wear tiny blazers.
Tiny blazers to
Well,
match
crop
my
top
little
blazer.
peen.
Yeah.
Now
It made the penis look bigger,
Your
though.
proportions are on point.
Thank you. Well, what's interesting is we met upstairs because that's her recording studio, but it's also a bedroom.
Yeah.
So we immediately
Jumped
met
on the
for
bed,
the first
you know what I'm
time.
saying?
We had a pillow fight.
Yeah. That turned into something more.
How often do you say this is where the magic happens?
I think I said that on
Literally,
that.
probably, yeah.
Yeah, I think I did.
I'm sure she did, and
Yeah.
and that's what started this whole thing.
Yeah.
But I thought, we can say you're a friendship expert. We can say you're a comedian, quote.
Definitely quotes.
And
So I haven't seen anything funny yet.
Well, so that's the point. I think we should have, people like bands go on Jimmy Fallon and they play the hit single from the new album. Well, I was thinking, let's not play a clip from your album. That's stupid. We have you here. Why not perform something from the album? Your album is called I Can't Die. And we'll probably talk about that, a little bit, but not too much because
it's more about us, right?
It's all about us, and it's about friendship. So it's like,
I almost kind of want to observe this friendship and maybe give you all some pointers.
We
at the
want
end
it.
Of it.
Oh,
this is good.
100%.
I think this
like
is
a
good.
friendship there.
But before we get there, I just love to hear you, much like the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. I would like you to
This is for his reel, I think.
a stand-up set and, make it good and make it something from the album.
It's like a loose 45. How much time?
We would edit
Go
that.
full hour if you want,
I can either do a tight hour or like a loose 30.
A loose 30.
45.
The thing is, Netflix is listening, and they're giving a lot. They're handing these things out. Oh, you're Eddie Murphy? Cool. Here's 60 minutes. It's like, really? Eddie Murphy? What has he done?
For 60 minutes, too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
60 minutes.
I saw it. It's a little raw, if you ask me.
Have we started the stand-up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
is
that's
it?
how
Yeah.
I open usually. Hi, guys. Thanks for coming out. Bless it. Another sold-out show. That's how I start every set.
And then you do
Another
some stage
sold-out show.
banter. Yeah.
It's much sadder when
Another
the crowd
sold-out show.
is a little thin. But Ryan, I'm gonna do the little Jimmy Fallon intro,
Oh.
and then I'd like you to just
Oh
hit
my
us
God,
hard.
is this for your reel?
Yes,
Okay, I just want to
We're
know.
real.
I want to work in
Late night.
terrestrial radio.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
I think it's broadcast like over the air.
Terrestrial, like local?
Yes, Queen.
Yeah.
All right, and here we go. My agent, if you're listening, you can start the reel
Doesn't have one.
right now. Folks, we have quite a treat tonight. We have a young, up-and-coming, or some would say already came.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. It's not a co
Are you
thing?
Ed McMahon?
I thought I was like your guy on the couch. You're Andy Richter.
All right.
How did you guys know I came?
Well, it's written all over your face, brother. Also, you got a little bit in like right
Oh,
here.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
There you go.
Oh, damn. That's not from today.
oh no. That's not mine.
No.
Folks, we have such a delightful comedian, wouldn't you say, Andy?
Yeah, I guess. Was that a good Andy?
That's insulting. I hope he doesn't hear this.
Meh.
He's based in Los Angeles, California, the city
Oh,
of
wow.
angels,
City of sin.
and the
Sin City.
the Big Apple.
Oh.
And his name is Ryan Cownie. Take it away, Ryan.
Okay. I guess so if we are going to do my set, so I'm actually, before I get that started, I'm sponsored by Mountain Dew, right? So I'm contractually obligated, and then this is technically counts as a stand-up. Every time I do a stand-up set, I'm contractually obligated to do a Mountain Dew advertisement.
Okay. Am I supposed to respond? I don't really
No, you're
know.
in the
I know,
audience. Shut up.
but this is also
Well, but I'm Jimmy
This is
Fallon.
how I do. I start every show like this, and I let the audience know. So I'll get that out of the way.
Good.
And then you are familiar with Mountain Dew, right?
Of course.
Okay. So then I can do the joke after this. You have to keep this in if you keep my joke in too.
I guess.
This is
It's
all
just-
in.
Okay.
Yeah. Is this on the
all right.
album or is
Let's
this
get it? It is. Yeah, because I legally have to.
Can we make an album out of what you're doing right now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So Mountain Dew, let me just get the advertisement out of the way. Mountain Dew, get it, rip it, shred it. Throw some pegs on your Heelys, you prestigious businessman, and why don't you grind your way into the old 9-to-5 grind? Okay, Mountain Dew, as my buddy Chris's roommate AJ says, do you, but do the do. Mountain Dew. So now I legally have to give this disclaimer.
Cool.
Mountain Dew is not for children under the age of 10.
What?
Yeah. And then reason being, a few years ago, my niece, 6 years old, Jules, she cracked into my 12-pack of Mountain Dew Code Red, MTNDCR. It's a clinical term. And she shotgunned about 3 of those.
Whoa.
And then she chugged about 2 more after that. And then she just regular sipped one. And she died. She died of an overdose.
And that's trademark. Nice.
And for some reason, everybody laughs at my fake dead niece. So,
Wow.
All right. So I guess I can get this started.
Woo, yeah.
Honestly, that's all I'm going to do.
This is good for your reel.
Okay,
I want to
great,
say
great,
this is
great,
good
great.
for
Yeah.
your reel.
Yeah.
And my
No,
agent,
I don't even work. I don't do comedy. I'm just a guerrilla marketer for Mountain Dew.
Well, I knew that, and I knew you were primarily a friendship expert.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's amazing.
like a
So the
hobby. That's a
first time
passion.
I didn't know you, well, and I don't really know you now, but I feel like by the end of this,
But here
we're
he
going
is.
to be
He's in your home.
really close. But I first saw you on the My Little Pony video, and when it came out, I was like, "Who's this guy? He's funny. This guy's funny."
Oh, that was
Who
a
is
good
he?
day of friendship. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You and I became better friends that day.
Well, we were. I would argue that we were not friends at all.
Enemies, even.
Yeah,
Wow.
I disdained you.
What is it you dislike about Joe the most?
The most?
Yeah, I mean it's hard to pick, but if you could pick
Or
one
you
thing,
could say like it's the tie between.
He's just too fun to be around.
oh my god,
He's too pot. It's
I
one of those
agree.
job interviews. My worst quality
Yeah.
is
I work
try too hard.
I care about what I do.
care too much.
Yeah, Ryan and I.
No, probably
like,
all the racist shit he says. Is
I
probably
agree.
my
I
least
agree.
favorite part. Yeah.
He says on this podcast
Anti-Semitic
a lot,
stuff, yeah.
build that wall. He's probably said that about 15, 20 times.
But here's the thing, Ryan. I will defend what I say on this podcast, which is build that wall. It's fun. It's fun to say.
It is fun to say. It's just that you're
Right?
being recorded.
Yeah.
Give it a go.
Yeah.
Ryan, give a build
Don't
that wall
do
a
that
go.
to him.
I mean,
You don't want to lose your sponsorship, brah.
here's the thing.
Build that wall
Here's
is
the
due.
thing.
I mean,
and I'm
maybe that's
I'm
it.
with Joe on this one. Here's the thing. How many Mexican people are in China?
Whoa.
They built that wall. And
I don't even-
did it work or not? I don't know. I
like-
really don't
see?
know.
Now he's gone.
Now Joe's
He's
scared.
gone too far.
See what you've done?
No, because I think building the wall.
How have they not? They being like Trump supporters, not.
I'm glad it was Trump
Use-
supporters and not Mexicans.
Used the Great Wall of China as like an excuse for building a wall. It's proof that it doesn't work, right?
Well, but it's become a tourist
tourist? Okay.
destination.
Yeah.
And so, if that was the argument,
But what's,
like it could
what's
be
the
like
Mexican
this cool
population in China?
What if they did the
If it's
great...
zero, maybe the wall worked.
thing. Maybe the wall worked.
I don't know I don't know where
Yeah.
Mexico is.
Geograph.
Well, and when we were
Geograph.
This is hard.
when we were Pangea,
Yeah.
probably more of a problem back then. And
Yeah,
which
yeah,
I
everybody
assume
was-
that wall was built closer to those times.
Pangea, yeah.
Yeah. What if you did a wall of dew and it was just like a wall made of like
Mountain Dew?
bottles? So, I mean, that
That's
could
a
be
way to recycle.
could be something.
Free
So,
advertising.
Yeah, I'm just
Mr. Dew, you listening?
Mr. Dew, hi.
and Mrs. Dew. Let's
I think the
say
coolest
hello
thing
to her
about
as well.
about Mountain
She's really
Dew
running the business.
is she.
Oh my god!
And what's
Mrs.
her
Dew.
first name?
She also has Sierra Mist. She's got
Surge, her,
Surge.
the one they don't
Surge
talk about
is-
anymore.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Surge is kind of a.
It honestly is making, and this didn't. I didn't mean for this to start off as a pun, but it's making a resurgence. I really didn't mean for that to be when I started that
Now,
sentence.
why do you say that?
They rebranded and they sell them at like 7-Elevens again.
Called Four Loco.
Oh no, they need to rebrand and get that.
I just wish they'd
back
come
to the
back the way they
original,
fucking
yeah.
used to be. I used to get fucking turned.
Well, there's a
on
new
Four
Four
Loko.
You know,
Loco.
people die because of that though.
Yeah,
A
I
lot of
probably
people-
should have
a lot
died
of
like
people died.
multiple times.
And if they didn't die, they
A lot
are.
of people. A lot of people die.
a lot of people died.
It was truly Four Loco.
yeah.
It was 4 times the
Four.
crazy. They're all dead. But Ryan and Cownie and I, we went and
Is that our
saw-
law firm?
Yeah. Ryan and Cownie and I.
or it's like a
PLLC.
Nickelodeon
Yeah.
show. Ryan and Cownie and I. We went and saw My Little Pony. If you haven't seen our video, it's very popular.
We'll
That
link
movie.
it in
Did
the
they have they made
description.
any more movies?
Hope not.
No, because I mean, you and I had some criticisms of that movie. So Ryan and I went, it was like 9 a.m. on a Saturday. And I didn't know Ryan, but I just thought he was funny.
We literally never talked.
Yeah.
Oh.
We like no. I mean, maybe we did in passing, but
Probably not. I
Yeah.
don't recall ever meeting you before that. And I picked him up and we went to the theater and it was us.
Wait, you drove in a car together.
Yeah.
He picked me up
Yeah.
from the Sandstone Apartments. I was so hungover.
Austin, Texas.
I woke up and I was like, "This is gonna be fun." Like genuine,
Yeah.
like this is gonna be bizarrely fun. And yeah, it was us and like 400. No, there's literally like 300 kids there.
Yeah. Well, it was either a whatever 5-year-old girl.
Yeah.
or their mom.
See, it should
And then
be
it's
just a
Ryan
sea of
and I,
kids, no parents.
But I think probably both unshowered. Both.
Oh yeah.
How did he smell, Joe?
Probably
I don't
like
remember
vodka.
it. Yeah, I don't remember
Okay.
it. But I think
Also, that movie is a drug itself. That is
Yeah.
insane.
Dude, that movie is a color
'Cause it's so
explosion.
fun.
We walked out like high.
Yeah.
It's nuts. That seems not right.
But that's the kind of thing, you have a maybe a slightly traumatic experience, and you experience that with another person.
Yeah.
That brings you together.
Yeah.
And it forms a bond
It's true.
that nothing can break, and that's what My Little Pony does.
Unless you fucked his wife.
When he doesn't
And
have,
that is
as far
the
as I know,
ultimate
he's-
bond breaker.
My wife.
Yeah, you
Maybe
fucked my
unless-
wife?
Hey, I'm into the cuck thing, okay?
Oh,
Hey.
okay. So it's a mutually
I
agreed
miss-
upon fucking.
I'm Mr. Fuck My Wife. That's what they call me.
That should be your rap name.
Mr. Fuck My
So-
Wife.
Yeah.
Guys, please, anybody.
Is the cuck?
The one
one-
that's not getting fucked.
The one that you get cucked.
You get
So
cucked.
you are watching someone
hu-
have sex
the
with your
husband-
wife.
Well, you.
Yeah.
He's watching you.
You would be cuckolding me by having sex with my wife.
And
And
he'd
what
be
would
the
my
cuckold.
title be?
Just a dick.
Cuck fuck.
Cuck fucker.
Cuck fucker.
Fucker. I see. That's cool. That's cool.
And then
Yeah.
the bunny ears, right? Back in the day, if like black and white photos, that it would take like 7 years to take the photo.
Yeah.
That
I just stand
1400s or what? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was 1400s, 1800s.
what are you saying?
He's
So
getting to
this
it.
is where the bunny ears. In pictures you put bunny ears over people. It's a
Oh.
cuck thing, and you would do that.
It's like I fucked her.
Yeah, you would do that on the picture to the guy that you had if you had sex with his wife.
Oh, you do it to the
because
guy.
the guy doesn't know.
Who told you this and when?
Mm-hmm.
And
The internet
Okay.
when like cucking was coming out. Is it true?
it just seems untrue. That's
Yeah, well, that's
why.
what it means. Because then later when they would see the picture, it'd take like a day. They would
They'd
be
be
like,
like,
"You
"Oh,
fucked my wife,"
Oh,
Whoa.
wow.
and then that
Oh.
slowly just turned into like a cute thing you do.
Because I was going to say I've done it to people, and I think rarely have I had sex with their
Also,
wife.
the word "cuck"
Probably
just
none.
came back out of nowhere. Like,
Yeah. Well, it's
So I
sort of
don't
like
think
build
anyone
that
thought
wall.
about it.
A lot of people, people said
How
build
many
that
times are you
wall
gonna say
A
back
lot,
in the
a
day.
lot. He'll say it several
They didn't
more.
say it as much, in recent times until
Yeah.
it kind of had a resurgence, a surge,
surge.
A
in-
search. Yeah.
sponsored by Surge.
So you guys are best friends after you saw My Little Pony.
No, not really. I mean,
Yeah, it was like it kind of brought us together and then immediately tore us apart.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Because
right.
well, it's funny. Like we had to do homework because I really just wanted him to be in a segment I was doing, and I happened to be doing a My Little Pony segment that week, and so I was like, "Oh, you have to come watch the movie, though." That was the only catch. So we
Mm-hmm.
watched it, and then we recorded this video for the TV, and then I
You
I
just
think
interviewed
it
a bunch of young girls and then I just
Yeah.
popped up in the interview.
was
Yeah.
very funny.
It was a cute little interview, though.
and a lot of
The
people.
weirdest thing though is there's bronies. There's people that
Yeah,
are like
of
a lot of
course.
people
Yeah, yeah.
thought you were
Yes.
legitimately a.
That's what I was
Yeah.
kind of afraid of. But I had Wiki open on
And
my
now
phone
you're
under
getting,
the
like-
thing, so like I knew all the information.
Yeah.
So,
when you'd seen the movie too.
So
you
have
would
you
be
been
like,
getting like
Oh,
requests
yeah.
to do
Twilight
stand up at
Sparkle and-
brony conventions and stuff?
I would-
You should
I
start
would do
thinking
that.
about that, like sending it to them and saying, "Hey, I could do
I'm your guy.
I could do a loose
I
30."
could do loose 30, tight hour.
Yeah, it's
When
up
I
to
think
you.
Mountain Dew would want to get on that train.
Oh yeah, because
That pony,
That
that
pony
pony
train.
express.
ride that pony.
I mean, I guess the challenge is certainly that it seems to kill 6-year-old girls.
What?
I want to say
Well,
something else
that's
about
what
that
you
video.
said. Your 6-year-old niece?
Those little girls were bitches. All those little fucking little girls, if you're listening right now, y'all were a
mean,
bunch of
you-
rude ass bitches
You didn't
with
see.
attitude.
Here's the deal. You didn't see how Joe was acting off camera.
I was the
slapping
problem.
water out of their hand.
Yeah.
He was
Okay.
He was like, I don't know what you were projecting that day, but
Yeah, well, one of the rules, I mean, and this is an insider secret, but the rules of TV is what happens off camera doesn't matter. It's what happens on
I
camera.
agree because I think they're all a bunch of bitches.
Well, when you work with children, you don't want their emotions to be influenced by anything other than
Anger.
what the interviewer says. So
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to get them into an excitable state. And
Don't
so,
say
yes,
that
I
about
was,
little kids.
I
dude.
was
Like,
abusive.
rephrase it. man.
Well,
you are tiptoe.
I was abusive. I will say I was abusive. I slapped
Joe.
water.
He made one of them do a bunch of cocaine,
She did cocaine.
and he called
Was
her
it the-
Shirley the whole time.
And that was an honest mistake.
That was weird.
I thought her name was Shirley.
Yeah.
Turns out
We thought you were
not
doing
close.
a Shirley Temple thing.
It was. And I do apologize for that and only that specific thing.
What about build that wall? You still wanting to build it?
What would I apologize for?
Okay, cool. All
It's
right.
a fun thing to say, and that's all I will say.
What about, and I know you got it because American History X, but that
Yeah.
Swazi tattoo on your chest. What about that Swaz?
Swazi.
That's schwaz. That's
make it
schwaz.
cool.
za, 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 za.
Don't give it a cool nickname.
That did sound cool.
It's my favorite thing to do is call a swastika a Swazi. And nobody
your
likes
favorite
it.
thing.
It's my
Interesting.
absolute favorite thing to do in the world.
So it comes up
A lot?
too much, perhaps.
Second favorite thing, calling my mom saying I love you.
Aww.
Do you want to get... And
Third favorite thing?
My mom on the
Passion
phone?
fruit.
can we call her? We'll take a break, and then you can call her.
Yeah.
But I think
Okay,
that would
cool.
be
I
very
think
fun.
she would love that.
Okay,
She's,
great.
Yeah. Maybe we should take a break now.
Okay.
Take a quick break. Chug these
yeah,
beers.
we're kind of getting down.
Chug these
the
beers. And
Swazi
then,
route.
yeah, we don't want to take that too far.
Yeah,
that
no,
joke.
and abusing children. I did
did
What is
say-
this pod? This
I
started as
I
friendship.
didn't want to say no. You know, I was doing that yes, and thing.
You do no
God. But it went
and to
down.
me all the time.
I know, but Ryan is
All the
someone I
time.
respect.
Oh, you need to change your standards.
Hell yeah. Well, Ryan's going to help solve this friendship issue
I'm
between
gonna slap that
Laura and
beer
I.
out of your fucking
He's
hand
gonna
in a
call
second.
his mom.
Little bitch.
Is that why you were doing it to them? Do you do this to him and then he projected that onto the kids? Interesting.
He
We
may
didn't even
already be
know
solving
each
it.
other then, you little bitch.
I think we did. Because you said you watched it and you thought it was funny. So we got you. Folks, we're going to build that wall and we'll be
You're
right
gonna
back.
die in like 5
after
seconds. 3,
this.
2, 1. Hi, frienders. This episode of Heavy Friending is brought to you by Mountain Dew. Do the do.
Do the do.
Yeah,
And do it with a friend,
definitely do it with a friend.
as long as they're of age.
Or with your best friend's wife. And, Mountain Dew sponsors us. They give us a lot of money per episode. But listeners, you can also help sponsor this podcast. You
Sure.
just go to patreon.com/heavyfriending. You can donate any amount of money. It's a monthly amount. You can do $1, $2.
Do the do.
You can do the do. You could donate a monthly. You could donate to us like a can of Mountain Dew per month. We'll
If
take
you,
that. Even.
I mean, also, if you just buy Mountain Dew, that's indirectly helping the podcast.
That's true,
So
that's
feel
true.
free to either go to patreon.com/heavyfriending.
Or do the do.
Contribute it. Or do the do. Or, you know what? If you subscribe and maybe whatever, tweet about us, Facebook about us, Instagram,
Rate and review 5 stars.
something like that. So there's a few ways to contribute.
Yeah.
Do the do. Do
Yeah,
the
you
Patreon.
already recapped it. Yeah.
Okay, well, I feel like I want to do it
Okay, one
again.
more time. Here we
'Cause
go.
It's that kind of thing where they repeat the phone numbers like 1-800
Yeah.
323
Yeah.
69.
69.
So anyway, don't call that number. I don't know what
probably a
that
number,
would be. It's probably a sexual.
Yep. So you want to go to patreon.com/heavyfriending
Ooh.
and fuck.
See, that's why you.
God
That's
damn
why you got to repeat it because now they're going to go to heavy.
Yeah. Heavy friending.
Friending.
Yeah. Are you done?
Should I say it again? Yeah. Patreon.
No, Hi, frienders. We're back with comedian and friendship expert, Ryan Cownie. I feel like I said that like I'm on radio.
Yeah,
I
that
feel
was
great.
nice.
Add that
I
to
feel
your
like
reel.
NPR.
Well, you go
almost.
like up and then you go down very
And
quickly.
here he is.
Yeah.
And then I went, yep.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
So what should we get into first? Do you want to call your mom right now?
I
Oh,
could.
yeah,
I don't
that
know if
was the
she'll
thing you
answer.
said.
How do we do it? Just speak her on the mic?
Yeah,
Just speak her on the mic.
Because we were. Because
We should have talked about that in the break.
Because
Yeah, we
I
didn't.
talked.
we were talking about a lot of other stuff.
I talked to your father
You did.
in the car. That's what we were just talking about.
I drove Ryan here. I think it's a courtesy that I can extend to guests, especially when they don't have cars.
So another.
Because I don't think I've done it for anyone else.
Listen, I got cars.
Whoa.
He's got cars.
He's got
bitch.
access. So
Don't
yeah, my
fucking make
dad called in
assumptions.
the middle of the ride, and he spoke to Ryan, and Ryan spoke to him.
So after you guys did My Little Pony,
Yeah.
like, did you ever hang out again after that or talk ever again?
No, because I said he lives in L.A. and
And I mean, Joe, you reached out a lot.
Did he?
He was FaceTiming.
be honest,
I wanted to
did he?
FaceTime because I wanted to,
calling.
Just trying to see.
Well, I wanted to
his
keep.
face.
I wanted to be at the top of his head, top of his mind.
Oh, he want to be at the top of your head. You know what I'm saying?
He did. He
Wanna
really
suck
did.
that dick.
He
Yeah,
really did.
so,
he really did.
I was hedging my bets on Ryan Cownie because this was before his album came out, so I knew, and before he's headlining at the Velveeta Room here
Oh,
in
wow.
Austin, Texas.
Why'd
So
you say it like that?
Big cheese.
did I say it? I mean, I'll put that on the reel too, man. But I was an early investor in the stock of Ryan Cownie.
What, by having him on one segment of the news?
I made him a star. Is what
We
I
went. We went to Little Pony. All right, this could be a disaster. So
Okay.
I don't know what they're doing.
Perfect. What do you think?
But
I
my
mean,
mom is. It's only fair that you hear my mom.
I think it's fair. Is your mom like you in ways?
yeah.
Okay,
you might
good.
you might
Perfect.
realize.
She's gonna answer the phone and be like, "Yup,
do the.
I mean,
do's.
honestly,
yeah,
okay, I'm calling her.
Okay.
Mountain Dew."
It's either going to be sad and she's crying, or she's going to be drunk and happy and having fun.
Okay. Well, let's hope for actually either.
Yeah, either one would
Can
be
you
great
hear
for the
that?
podcast.
So we won't really maybe turn
pump
it
that
up all the
volume.
way. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, okay.
There we go. We'll just put it right on there, though.
Should we speak to her too, or are you?
Hey,
Oh,
hello?
Hi.
What are you doing?
I was talking to Millie.
Oh, hey, I'm recording a podcast right now and you're on speaker on the microphone.
Okay.
Do you have any the podcast is about friendship?
Are you lying right now?
No, Millie was your best friend. No, I'm not. Joe, say hi.
hi, Mrs.
Hi,
Cownie.
Laura Lee here.
Laura and Joe. Laura Lee and Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Please
Lily.
subscribe on
Do you-
iTunes
do
or
you-
whatever you use.
Do you remember the My
Spotify?
Little Pony thing I did a couple years ago?
What?
Didn't watch.
Mom, you
The
said you
hell?
watch every one of my videos.
I don't remember the pony one.
Okay.
So the podcast is about friendship. Did I have friends growing up?
Yeah, the pony. You went to the movie.
Yeah, that's Joe.
That's me. I'm the adult man.
Yeah, he's the adult
the
man that took me to the
And
kids'
I
movie
was
at
one of
night.
those little kids.
Creepy.
She's grown up now.
I grew up.
She
It was a
said
long time
creepy.
ago.
I'm glad creepy got through.
Creepy guy. I did a background check on him after that.
How does she know?
How'd it turn out?
Not good.
Oh no, your mom's funny.
What are you doing? You sound very clairvoyant.
Yep, that's it.
Me?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Super hungover.
This is a
Same.
genetic
So
thing.
am I.
I bet. I went to an essential oil party this morning at Millie's.
Oh my god.
Is that sexual, Mom?
Am I on a podcast? Or
Yeah,
Yes.
you are. Is that sexual?
It could be, I guess, but no.
Was it?
I know how y'all get
Depends on
down.
your
You
definition
can
of
make
sexual.
it that way. Anything.
Are
Wow.
you at the pool now or what?
My pool?
Yeah.
I am out by the pool, but it's dark and rainy and cold here, so it sucks.
Well, come to Austin. I thought you guys were going to drive down.
I wanted to surprise you, but yeah, I don't know what happened.
Who's your favorite son?
She got too drunk.
You?
How many
Only
sons
son.
are
I
there?
have two. I have an older son.
Oh,
They're
she
both
can hear
my
me. Okay,
favorites.
good.
We're both what?
Both my favorites for different reasons.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
What is the podcast about? Friendships?
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of about this now.
Yeah, it's just about you.
No, so Joe gave me a ride, and his dad called on speaker, so I had to swap parents.
Yeah.
What's Dad doing?
You know what Dad said?
Dead.
Oh my God! He just. I go, what are you doing? And well, Patsy and I. Then we went from essential oils to Red Clover.
You went to where?
Red Clover. It's a
Strip
health
club?
store.
Oh,
'Cause I
it
wouldn't
sounds
have
like a
anything.
strip club.
Are you changing your life? You're going to essential oils and then health stores?
Well, yeah.
She's probably got magnets on her temples right now.
I don't
Is
know.
that a
Ask her
thing?
if she's wearing magnets.
You got magnets?
No. God, no. I got some. It's called Badass Bitter Spray for acid reflux.
Oh.
Whoa.
That is sexual.
I bought you something.
You did? What'd you get? Aphrodisiac?
No, they're vegan Cheetos.
Tito's?
Vegan Cheetos?
Cheetos.
Oh, Cheetos.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
And then Dad went for a drive all across Lincoln to try to find you a big ass Mountain Dew container.
Did he find one?
Pretty fucking sad. That's our lives.
Did he find one?
No.
So we saw some guy. I was back for the 4th of July, and we saw some guy with like a 42-ounce Mountain Dew mug. Like
Whoa.
how big was it? It was
Oh.
like a gallon.
It was a gallon. It was huge.
And he's like, I got at this gas station.
Wow.
Yeah, by the interstate. I'm on a podcast, Kev.
All
Will
right.
I be able to hear this sometime?
Yeah.
Yes.
Monday.
Monday.
Oh, Jesus. On where?
Oh, we'll
Serious
send you a
radio.
link. Heavyfriending. Patreon.
Yeah, it's called
net.
heavyfriending.
It's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere where podcasts are available.
The first half we just talked about Nazis and swastikas.
Yeah, you're gonna really want to listen.
So I'm gonna really
You'd be
like
proud.
that part.
Do you want to leave Mrs. Cownie? Would you like to leave us with some final thoughts on friendship?
Oh gosh, well, friendship. It's pretty important to have good friends around you in life. I know Ryan, if he wouldn't have all the friends he has, like all of you, he would be screwed because
I'd actually be getting laid.
He left home. He left home, and I thought he would be friendless the rest of his life.
Oh my god! He's like a lone Ronin.
God
Walking the
darn
coast.
people like him. So,
Wow.
Well, I get it from you, mother,
yeah, I know.
Real good.
and I get and I get that thick ass from Dad.
Get it from his daddy.
Well, I hope you guys are having fun in Austin today.
We are.
I wish you would have came.
All right.
You did.
did.
You did. A couple
Yeah,
times.
I wish you would have came, but I had to
Couple
be with my
times.
friend at her oil party this morning.
I mean, honestly, that sounds hot, Mom.
No, I can't
like
tell
a
you
Cindy there.
everything.
Yeah, you said Millie, Patsy.
Yeah, give him the full visual.
All these people that probably changed my diaper at one point in my life.
Yeah, we
But
were all
that you
rubbing
also
oil.
masturbated too.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna let you go. All right.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Love you, Mom. Can I borrow
Bye.
$20?
Yep, it's in the mail.
All right, coins
Whoa.
only, please.
Have a good
All
day.
right, bye. Thanks for answering. Love you back.
Oh,
All right.
That-
wow.
I cannot stand her.
Yes, what a bitch.
that was
So your
much
mom was
better.
rubbing oils all over herself with a bunch of
Is that what essential
broads.
oils are for, or are they like for?
Jake, for both. They're for
aromatherapy?
both. You can rub them on yourself
Oh,
anywhere.
do you? Okay, then I didn't know that.
So
I thought
what's
it was
sexual?
Because some of them are stress relieving, so you want to put them on like your here.
Oh, my
definitely
mom and
wanna
her
rub it
friends
between your legs.
are getting pretty sexual these days. and
Yeah,
it's weirding
yeah.
me out.
So you think your dad's fucking any of them or what?
No.
So it's just your mom. It's just your mom.
Oh,
fucking all her
he's
friends.
still a virgin.
He's a cuck.
He's
He's
a-
a father,
he's-
like not
I'm
his
a
son.
product of cuck.
product of cuck.
That was very funny. Your mom's funny.
Yeah, she sounds wild, man.
Yeah, she's really fun. My whole family's really fun.
Well, that works out. It's nice when you like
242,
them.
so that's like 442 where they're at, or maybe 342.
Oh,
Where
that's
are they?
Lincoln, Nebraska?
Nebraska.
Is a different time
I think
zone?
it's an hour. Yeah.
Is that the shirt? Lincoln Park.
Oh no,
Oh, that's the band.
that's the band.
Well,
Oh,
it's,
okay.
they're from Lincoln, a park
Rest
in
in
Lincoln,
power.
Nebraska.
Yeah.
What?
Did you know that?
Why'd you look at me like that?
Rest in power.
Because you're the music. Oh yeah,
Is that?
because Chester
He
died.
died.
But I don't know if you should say rest in power.
I thought that was a white power. Is that not?
No, it's
just
the
people-
opposite.
It's just stupid.
Oh, is it? Mm-hmm. Okay, good.
No, rest in power is just like it's stupid now. No one's
Is
saying
it? It's
yeah,
like
no
a.
one's saying-
It's like a. It's like
like a
a
joke
thoughts
now.
and prayer.
yeah,
type
yeah. No
situation.
one's saying it anymore. Yeah.
Build that.
You
But
just
people
said
are
it.
saying build that wall, and so that's what's important
Yeah.
at this point. So now that we've talked about your comedy, we've talked to your mom,
Ooh,
Oh,
and
we
yeah,
did.
let's get to the meat.
and yeah, let's get that meat in us. All right,
I knew that. I knew I was getting to
us.
this.
Help us.
Yeah, and help
need
our
help.
listeners, with maybe some general
Do y'all?
friendship things.
Do y'all?
Mm-hmm.
When you two talk to each other via phone,
Okay.
when you communicate through phone, when you're in different parts of the town.
Right.
Do you FaceTime, call, or text?
Text.
Text?
No calls. You never called. Talk?
Only once.
Yeah.
think.
And it's
Okay.
business related.
It was. We
Yeah.
recorded an
It
episode.
was in podcast episode.
Okay, so here's an exercise I want you guys to do right now.
Okay.
Oh.
FaceTime each other right now
Okay.
and finish the conversation and say what you want
Finish
to
the
her,
conversation,
to
sure.
the say what you've always wanted to say to her to her FaceTime.
Oh, because are you saying that it's sometimes easier to say how you really feel?
Sure. Yeah,
Through
yeah,
a
yeah,
device.
yeah. Okay,
Okay,
that we can
okay.
say that's where I'm going.
Okay. Wow, and this is
Yeah,
why
that's definitely it.
you're a friendship expert.
So they're currently FaceTiming each other
So
right now.
he's calling me, so I just want to say I have the upper hand already in this conversation.
Oh.
Oh, that's my mom.
She heard that all the moms were talking, and
She's like, why
how
do
come
you
you
have me
call
on?
me?
That's true. You're like, did Joe's dad talk to him?
Why are you doing this through Facebook?
Well, because I don't have an Apple.
Oh my God,
Oh
it's like
my!
not-
Okay, hang up.
Like, I don't even
This
have
friendship's not going to
permissions
work
right now.
out.
Thank you.
You don't have an Apple, and you
What
guys
the fuck?
are communicating via text.
Yeah, mine's green. I assume on
Oh
hers.
my God! You got to get yourself a new friend. This is a lost cause.
Isn't that annoying?
This is a Pixel 3.
I send him stuff. And I send him like
Hold
clips.
up, my tune has changed.
He can't ever play anything I send him. It never works.
Videos
like
it downgrades the quality.
and audio. You can't even play the audio clips.
iMessage, man.
Fucking annoying.
It's good. I will say iMessage is pretty good, but that's why I use. I can use Facebook.
Face
it does the
Messenger
same.
works, yeah.
It does the
Yeah.
same sort of task.
But yeah, I'm in a group text with an Android user.
Oh fuck!
It's
it.
so
Yeah.
annoying.
It's a nightmare.
It's
Now, what happens on the end for a group text?
It's just like
Well, it's sometimes they
all
don't
the
get
videos
shit
are tiny.
and like
Things
yeah.
don't come through.
It's fucking annoying.
It ruins everything. And then
Well-
if you can like thumbs up or like things on your
Yeah.
bubbles,
Yeah.
you
Oh,
do
yeah.
that, and it'll just say Ryan emphasized a
Yeah,
picture.
yeah.
And
But
then
you
if
don't
there's a group
see that,
text,
right? I just see that.
Do you have a
everybody
Harry
sees
Potter
it.
tattoo?
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
What is that?
I like
Those
wizards.
are the
What is it?
The Deathly Hollow.
the Deathly
can't see
Hollows, bruh. You know, I'm
Oh.
going to Harry Potter World in December. I've got my
It's
tickets
died?
and everything
in California.
in Florida.
Universal. Oh,
the
that
big one. The big baby, that big hairy beast.
Will you buy me a robe? They're
yeah.
like $90.
Sure, you just Venmo me and I'll.
What's
hook you
your-
up.
It's
What's
just like
your
your treat.
size?
Buy me a robe.
small? Clearly,
Wizard small.
yeah, a wizard small, which is
Wizard-
even
which is
smaller.
very
than
small.
Wizard
normal.
small, sorcerer medium.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
That
Busty enchantress.
as he said
like
that,
you
he
shook the
shook
beer.
his little beer can
because it's
And
empty. He needs more. Okay, so we're tips. You're helping us.
Okay, that's good. Now let's. Yeah.
Well, we didn't do the exercise, but
I'm
we can
telling you,
just
I
do
think
it
it's-
face
I
to
think
face.
it might be
Well,
a
that's
lost
fine.
cause.
But if people are listening and you are a friendship expert, I guess first of all, what makes you so?
What makes you know
passionate
everything? What
about
makes you so
friendship?
great?
First of all, I never claimed to be great. I do know everything.
Yeah.
It's just like, what's the word? Resolution. Having resolve is a huge thing when it comes to friendship.
Okay.
Because you got annoyed when we showed up. Joe, he used his right hand to lift his left arm up, and then he smashed it against the door. And it was the lightest, most timid little knock on the door. And immediate first thing you said is, "I don't know why, but the second I hear that noise, I hate it."
Yeah.
Yeah, she said she got mad when I knock at
That's
her
the
door.
loudest you've ever knocked. Sometimes it's so quiet you can't hear it, and then he'll text and say, "I'm outside." How about you knock like a fucking man next time, and
See,
maybe
this
I'll
is a
hear
situation where you should have either resolve and let it go, or get a doorbell.
it. I have a doorbell, so that's
Joe.
another option. Thank you.
What does it sound like?
Ding dong. Ding dong.
Because I've
bitch.
seen the button.
Yeah,
but,
it makes a noise.
But here's what I'll say about doorbells. I grew up in a doorbell household. Okay,
Sure.
And I
like most of us did.
well, that's
Does
elitist.
pretty much every house have a doorbell?
Yes.
Elitist.
Go ahead.
Okay, I grew up in a doorbell household, and in that household we also had a dog. When you rang that doorbell,
You
the
rang that
dog. You rang that dog. So you have a dog.
I don't have some yippy dumbass dog. I have a smart.
So your dog doesn't bark?
Absolutely not.
Well,
Only
then,
if there's
then that's
danger.
news to me. But I was doing it out of courtesy.
Have
So
you
a
ever
little-
heard this dog bark?
He's only
Yeah,
barked.
he goes blue.
No, the only time, the only time he barks is if I'm like sitting in here and then lawn dude comes and he thinks I don't know he's out there.
The
and
lawn
he'll
man?
bark.
He's alerting.
This is
yeah.
a man made out
lawnmower
of
man.
sod. It's like
Yeah, he's a man made out of
it's like
old
the
dirty
swamp
grass.
thing, but-
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that'd be terrifying.
That was a courtesy that I was doing. So now that you see it from a different perspective, how do you feel about the timid knock?
Well, I feel like I've complained about it before, and so we could have already had this conversation and resolved
Well,
it.
Also,
but-
now he's gonna go to the doorbell, and somehow it's gonna be the most
Quiet.
weird. Fing fong.
Yeah,
Fing. No dong at the end. It's like, how did he hit just the
Fong.
ding?
we know Joe ain't got no dong.
Oh wow!
It's a truth, though.
Should we-
It
end
was
this?
a medical accident. That is fricked.
Now I really think we need a friendship expert. Ryan,
I don't know, y'all.
do you pull the plug on it and say it was fun while it lasted?
I think
I don't even know if it was.
Honestly,
though.
What will the
gonna-
patrons think?
we're gonna have to pull the big stops. My Little Pony.
Oh my gosh.
My Little Pony style.
we watch the movie.
9 a.m. So we're gonna have to gather about 300 little girls.
And he
Joe's
said,
got
we.
him on his
He said,
Rolodex.
we. Ryan's
100%.
coming too.
I'd like
You're
to
not
observe.
going to. No one's going to come
Also,
at all. Okay.
honestly,
so stop.
I don't know.
with that.
The movie's pretty. The movie's pretty wild.
And shout out to all the bronies. 'cause
It's like not even okay. So when I came at My Little Pony, it wasn't even. And that's the title of my memoir.
Yeah.
It wasn't sexual. It was fear based. It was
Almost out of spite,
exciting.
right?
It was spite based.
Yeah.
It was thrilling. When you never thrill came.
Of course. I mean, you don't even have to touch
I'm not
it.
allowed
It's
at Six
just
Flags
mental.
anymore.
Have you seen the Six Flags guy?
Yeah,
He dances. I mean,
that's my cum dance. I never say this many curse words or talk this
Are you serious?
disgusting.
and now you
This is
know
like
your
a-
mom's
this
going to
is-
listen to
I feel
this.
Oh,
like
I
we've been
do
really
when it-
tame on.
I do, and
Oh, your mom was great. I liked her.
she's
Calm
good.
down
Jimmy
with that
Cownie.
too. It's like
You want me to introduce you?
Yeah, he kind of does. He kept saying like, "Oh, your mom's real funny. Oh, this, that, and the other." Calm down. All right.
I like to compliment people that I think are
You're not
talented.
going to cuckold his dad.
You could.
He's not
he'd
into
probably
that.
be like, "Please take my wife."
Oh.
Nice. So you got a comedian dad too.
Yeah, is Rodney Dangerfield.
Is your dad funny?
Yeah, he is like
Let's get him on the phone.
He is like the more I would say clinical funny or like sharp funny, smarter funny.
I can tell that.
He's like quiet, but then when he says something funny, it's funny.
Yeah.
Whereas like me and my mom, we just talk until something maybe funny comes out. Like it's just a ratio game or like a
numbers game. Yeah. What about your parents, Joe? Are
I'm
they
like
funny?
a perfect 50-50 of both of my parents, I would say.
So he is
I
your
got
dad.
my dad's ass
Okay.
and I got my mom's sass.
Nice.
Have you said that before?
I haven't.
But that needs to be a T-shirt for
Now,
sure. I'm
do you
thinking.
carry around a notebook for
I turn
comedy?
around, I just got a flat ass.
Yeah.
You don't have
An ass.
yeah.
I don't either. Mine's pretty flat too.
Because this
Joe's
is an
ass
audio
man.
medium.
Joe's
I
an
wanted to
ass
make
man.
sure we established you
Yeah.
don't actually have
How
a
did
really
you know
thick
that he had a
ass.
flat ass? Because did you check it out? Is what I'm asking.
Well,
Little
he's
pony.
got a.
He goes, "You sit down first."
Yeah.
Wait. You
No,
sit down-
let me
I'll
sit down first.
You
Sit
stand
down
there.
before I enter the room, please.
Oh wait, is that a nickel on the ground over there?
I'm like, "Yeah, no. Get up and pick it up."
He did that with all the little girls too.
Oh,
sad.
okay.
No,
See,
What
he
that's
happened?
not
didn't. He
funny.
just slapped the
That-
cups out of their hands. like he was a real.
It's
prick.
one thing to be
It's
an
one
ass.
thing
Gave
to
them
molest
cocaine,
me.
you said.
But,
Oh boy, man, my agent's not gonna like this episode.
oh, the border Nazi child.
It's like
I like that we
I feel like
covered
you
all
can
the-
have
the
one,
hot
but
topics,
have
though.
all three. It's a little too many.
No, it's not
Ooh,
too
did
much.
you hear that?
Was sick.
See, this is what I wanted to point out.
ASMR.
You don't have a thick, juicy ass because you have a thin.
Jesus Christ.
You have a what? That's what we said. He has a thin frame, and so his frame literally just
Okay.
cracked in every place
Oh,
it could
I see,
crack.
yeah.
Yeah. You were wishing you were going to crack it and every place it could crack, is what you're saying.
What?
Do that thing where you go like this and then you pick me up.
He wants to
big
pick you up.
spoon style and you crack
Yeah.
me
Okay,
up.
He wants a
Ryan's
spoon.
crossed
Kinda-
his arms and he's hunching
You
his
know what I'm
shoulders. I don't
talking
know
about.
I
what
do
he's
know what
talking
you're talking about.
That's how you crack your back, and then you get somebody
Yeah.
bigger than you to like bear hug you
And
from
it's
behind.
like clearly not good for you.
Yeah, but it feels so good.
It does, yeah.
And it's like a little humping. It kind of
Same
feels
thing with
like
anal, you know.
Well,
I feel like you
didn't until
didn't.
that.
I feel like we didn't get a lot of advice,
We got a little.
but I feel like we got a lot of
I
information.
genuinely think y'all might be a lost cause here.
Okay, and that,
Well,
and
we've
honestly,
thought
I
that
think
too.
that's good.
And I think a lot of people kind of say the same thing. So
Now,
yeah.
Ryan, I don't want to put you on the spot, but we started with some comedy. Would you like to leave us with some comedy?
And by leave us, as soon as you're done, we're not going to say another word.
Because I'll do another Jimmy Fallon sort of intro.
No
'cause I
one
feel
wants
like
to hear
Laura
that.
ruined my first one.
No one wants to hear it. We can skip that part.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and this one could be short, whatever you want. But I'll get into character, and then my agent probably ignore the last one because I think this one is really gonna.
I
Okay.
don't know. I didn't think about this, but I have been closing my sets with a friendship contest.
Oh, I
my
actually
God.
have seen this because there's a documentary about you.
Oh, I did
What?
it in that.
You posted about
It's very
watching
serious.
it.
Oh yeah,
It's
watch
called
that.
County.
It's called County on YouTube.
YouTube.
Is it actually serious
COWNIE.
though?
It's a mockumentary.
It's very.
Oh,
It's
okay.
funny. So I'll
Short-
do
it's
my
a short film.
It's about 30.
It's like an art piece.
It's a
24
loose
minutes.
30?
It's kind of like it's
loose
pretty
30?
loose.
Yeah.
It's a kind of art house
I
art
think
piece.
Netflix should pick it up for series, but that's just me.
Yeah. Oh, they offered, and
Okay.
I was like,
Wasn't high
corporate.
enough.
I'm more of a Hulu guy.
Yeah.
And most people are.
Well, the name. The
people-
name is just fun,
the
right?
content
Just
on
like
Hulu.
saying it.
Oh,
Hulu.
it's like easy squeezy.
Hulu.
Now, I'm going to do my intro.
Okay,
I just don't think we need it, right?
Well, that's all right.
I don't know if any of this is.
Do you want
necessary,
to
be
pee
honest.
while he does the intro? Because I feel like
Yeah, then
I don't know how long this is going to take.
sometimes does the urine
your
make you
urine?
feel like
Or
you're
my
better?
intro?
I'll pee like 15 times to one can of beer, and it'll be like 2-minute pees each.
I could
But
do
you're
an
only
intro
doing
that long.
one. Yeah. Go ahead. Go pee. It's cool. I also want to
pee.
listen to it.
It'll
I just wanna hear
be
you
fun
pee.
that
It's
it'll
like
be in the
a
background.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. For sure.
You can
Oh,
put
it
that by
does.
the
It
door.
does lean.
You can put
Oh,
that
yeah.
by the door if you want. Okay, go pee.
No, just do it.
Just do it right here in front of us. Is what I'm saying.
I'm peeing right now. It's happening.
Folks, we've come to the end of another Tonight Show. And boy, it's been fun. I'd like to thank my guests, Glenn Stevens and Adam Levine.
And your co-host.
And my co-host, as always,
Andy Richter.
Andy Richter. The Richter scale is pretty good. Now, our final
He has to pee. Are you
little
gonna
piece
drag it
of
out
the
this
Well,
long?
I told him to go pee. The final piece of the Tonight Show pie, it's a guy who you know you love. He's got
a mom.
first name and a mom. Thank you, Andy.
You're welcome.
He does friendship advice on a
Sort of.
personal
Didn't get any, but
does friendship advice on a personal basis. But he also has a comedy album out. It's called I
Hope I Don't
Can't Die.
Oh, yeah.
If I Don't Die. It's called I Can't Die. And we never really talked about why it's called that, but you know what? It's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Sir Ryan Cownie.
All right, okay. Just got the light. Got to get out of here. I'll be selling merch out in the back. All right, so I guess it's been on y'all's mind. You've been watching me for the last 40 minutes up here gabbing and doing goofs and gags and stuff. Politics. You want to hear my opinion? I get it. Yeah, I'm a goof guy. Politics, and it's like, here's all I'm gonna say about it.
What?
You know, Joe Biden's running, right?
Ooh.
Joe Biden's, and I go, I don't know. I'm a Democrat, right? I'm on the left, but it's like Joe Biden. I don't know. I'm sorry, but that's a cup of Joe. I don't want grande sized, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Oh. You know what I mean? It's like his name's Joe and your name is Joe. You get it?
Yeah.
Oh, so
Venti, tall.
yeah, I'll probably just vote Trump again. Oh shit, is grande the smallest size?
No,
I think it is.
Damn, that doesn't
no,
make any
tall's
sense.
the smallest.
Oh, that's confusing.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Great. That was
and if you
killed.
like
you
that-
fucking killed.
You
I
like
can do
that?
politics. I
I
can do
Can't
goofs.
Die.
I can do polys.
It's the name of the
Yep.
record. You can get more of that, and it's
It'll all be linked in the description below.
It's actually in a venue with an audience.
You can rent it on Vimeo too for like $3.
Rent
and
it?
watch it.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a
we
video.
filmed it. We filmed it as a special, and it's all 4K. It's pretty.
Whoa!
If you can do Vimeo, I don't know how easy it is. It seems like annoying.
What about who?
just
Listeners,
go.
if you can go to Vimeo, and I don't know if you have to make an account or whatever. I watch it as opposed to listen to it, but also buy them both.
Because you described it as performance art, so that might
I mean, it's
be
like
nice to
50%
see.
silence.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of facial expression.
So the
I'm kinda
record
Jim
company-
Carrey. People call me like the
Yeah,
modern
yeah.
day Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
so.
I've heard that.
Your eyes
Do
are
not
like,
go in there. Uh-oh.
Can I ask you a question?
Somebody stop me.
Nailed
I'm
it.
Ace.
He's peeing.
Nailed
He's
it.
peeing his pants.
I'm peeing. No, this pee though is feeling like it's about to come out
Listeners,
like a
thank you
rhino
so much
scene
for
in Ace
listening to
Ventura
Heavy
2.
Friending. We'll see you next week. We're all going to go pee on each other now.
Yeah.
And It's a beautiful thing. You do you. You go whenever you need to go, brother.
He's
gonna
taking
talk
his
about me
headphones
while I'm
off.
gone?
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
usually,
Headphones off, he's,
wait till they leave, and then we say
Push
how
the chair out. He's
much,
walking.
how wonderful it was, and also how much it sucked.
Shut the door.
Wow, what a terrible episode this will be.
What'd he say?
He's yelling things.
He's yelling something.
Man, what an inappropriate guest.
Does he always scream when he pees, you think?
Probably.
He's saying help.
He's probably filming it.
Ouch. What's
Ouch,
in there?
He said. He's peeing.
Now he's saying, I'm just peeing.
I'm just peeing.
That's his next album. Can't I? I'm just
I'm
peeing.
just peeing. It's like shrugging on the. Like, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just peeing. Heavyfriending.com.
We don't know.
It's not a website. We should buy the domain, though, right? We got to lock it down.
Or someone's going to buy it and extort us.